Greetings. I'm Rose Wilder, the Superintendent for Williamsburg County School District. As we prepare for the 2021 school year, I want our parents and guardians to be as comfortable as possible in knowing that we will do our best to keep all of our students and staff safe to the best of our ability. With that said, now, first things first. Parents and guardians, if you have not registered your child for school, I respectfully ask that you do so immediately. In registering for school this year, all children will need to be registered online. Even if your child is currently enrolled in school, you must register your child online for the current school year. The only exception is the 4-year-old students. If you have a child that's 4 or who will be 4 on or before September 1st, please know that your child is eligible to attend our 4-year-old program, and those students must be registered on the campus. So please, sir, please, ma'am, do that as soon as you can. The address for our website for the online registration is www.wcsd.k12.sc.us. Again, the website registration address is www.wcsd.k12.sc.us. By now, you should have received several calls from your child's school or letters in reference to assessment for the week of the 24th to the 28th. As you will recall, our students have not been in school since March 13th. Therefore, we are required by the state to do an assessment. Our teachers need to know the skill set that our students are working with. When you are called, you will be informed the time and date that your child will be assessed. Additionally, you will also need to let your child's principal know if you plan to transport your child in a private vehicle for the assessment or if your child will ride the bus. Speaking of riding the bus, please know that all students that are riding the bus must wear a mask at all times. I repeat, must wear a mask at all times. This is not optional. Again, I'm going to ask you to please relate to your students that it's important that wearing the mask is not optional. If a child reports to the bus stop and does not have on a mask, the bus driver will give a mask to your child. Please, parents, I cannot say this enough. It is imperative that all students wear a mask at all times while they're on the bus. Also, while the students are at school for the assessment, a mask will be worn by the students and all staff members at all times. I'm now going to share with you another very important date. That date is September the 8th. I'm going to repeat. I want you to keep this date in mind. September the 8th. This is the first official opening day of schools for Williamsburg County School for the students who will be face-to-face. The other type of learning would be virtual. Approximately maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago, I sent you a letter, and in the letter, you were asked to please contact your child's school and inform your child's principal as to the instructional model you desire for your child for this current school term. The 2 models that we are currently offering are virtual. Virtual means that a child will be learning by technology. Now, you must have in place an internet service at home, because if you do not have internet service at home, you will not be able to do the virtual learning. If you desire virtual learning for your child or children and you do not have internet at home, we can assist you with that. The General Assembly has appropriated funding to assist families based on income to purchase hotspots for the families for internet services. You were also informed of this. You were sent a copy of the application. Additionally, the application is also online. You can complete the application online and submit it immediately to the technology department. I would also like to say that if you do not have a source of income, you simply need to write a statement saying that you do not have a form of income and have someone to attest to that statement just by you signing and that individual signing it, saying that they know or they are aware of the fact that you do not have any income to show. So please have that done. Now, once your children or your child is at school for testing, I want you to feel comfortable that to the best of our ability, we are providing a safe environment for your child. The students will wear masks while they're at school, and all the staff members will wear masks at the school. As it is planned now, the students will be assessed in the computer labs. There will not be more than 12 students per area. So please know that we are trying our best to keep all of our students safe. Additionally, once students arrive to school, they will be checked. The temperatures will be checked. And at this time, if there's a problem, the parents will be notified immediately. Parents, that brings me to this point. It is imperative that you make certain that the information in your child's records, that all information is current. This is very important because if your child becomes ill at school or arrives to school ill, we need to be able to contact someone immediately to come pick your child up. So with that being said, I'm going to respectfully ask that you have at least 2 adults listed in your child's records that we can call, and this adult will be actually able to come pick your child up from school. Whenever the children are in the building, all staff members, everyone in the building will be required to wear masks or shields at all times. We have shields for the students, and we also have masks at the schools. We understand that there will be medical reasons that some students may not be able to wear a mask. Therefore, we have shields for those students, and we will also need you to help our students understand that wearing the mask is not optional. It's something that must be done at all times. Parents, we are also asking that when your child gets to the bus stop, that if you do not give your child a mask, I'm saying this again because it's important. If your child comes to the bus stop without a mask, the bus driver will give your child a mask. I repeat, it is not optional. The child must wear the mask at all times on the bus. At this time, I'm going to also share with you the protocol that we have within our schools. We have special cleansing products. We have a touchless water fountains that students will be able to use once they're in the building. The touchless water fountains will enable the children to just use a cup, push the lever on the water fountain. Once he or she drinks the water, then you just throw the cup in the trash. No child or adults will have to touch the water fountain at all. The classrooms will be cleaned on a daily basis. All high touch areas will be clean. And I failed to say earlier that prior to your child getting on the buses will also be cleaned twice daily. We have actually acquired additional devices for our students. We currently have enough laptops for our 9th through 12th graders. And we do have sufficient devices for kindergarten through 8th grade, but these are older devices. We have since ordered new Chromebooks for K-5 through 8th grade, so we do have sufficient devices for all of our students for virtual learning. Virtual learning would be very similar to face-to-face. The same protocol that's established for face-to-face will be established for virtual. The parents and the student responsibility for virtual learning is that students are expected to sign on when they're required to sign on, and all parents and students will be given a schedule as to the schedule for the virtual learning for that daily activity. Teacher and staff responsibilities make certain that quality instruction is delivered on a daily basis. We will make certain that social distance is practiced between students and staff members. And one thing we will definitely do is that students will move less as possible, especially our early childhood and our elementary students. The teachers will move and come to those students. Those students will be stationary as much as possible. Additionally, we will also bring lunch to the classroom for those students. We respectfully asking our parents and guardians to please make their selection no later than the first week of September. In reference to the selection being changed, in the letter that was sent to our parents and guardians, it was explained that kindergarten through 8th grade were asked to please keep this selection for at least 9 weeks. However, we understand that sometimes things must change. If that is the case, the parent and guardian are asked to speak with the principal, and the principal will handle each individual case on an individual basis. 9th through 12th grade, we're asking that you please stay committed for a semester. Same thing here. If there's a need to change, please see your child's principal, and it can be worked out on an individual basis. There is a plan that shares the operations for reopening of school. I respectfully ask that you spend some time reviewing this plan. Please visit our website at www.wcsd.k12.sc.us. And within this plan, there are various components that will address your concerns and your questions. So please spend some time reviewing the document online. The transportation guidelines, according to CDC, have actually changed recently. Originally, the CDC recommended that we not transport more than 26 students per bus. However, since that time, CDC is now saying that we can transport 65% of the capacity of the bus. However, as Williamsburg County School District Superintendent, I'm going to remain with the first guidelines of no more than 26 students on the bus. I would like to say to the Williamsburg County school family, and this is to our students, parents, staff, and community, we are going to get through this together. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to an exciting school year.
Together, we will get through this.